Why Taylor Swift fans are building the most unbreakable bond in music history. Welcome to Celeb TV. What if I told you that right now, in January 2026, there's a fanbase so powerful they can crash ticketing websites, influence billion-dollar corporations, and reshape the entire music industry with a single collective action? This isn't science fiction. This is the reality of Taylor Swift fans, and what's happening between this superstar and her followers is rewriting every rule we thought we knew about loyalty in music history. While other artists struggle to fill stadiums, Taylor Swift fans are doing something that has never been seen before at this scale, and today we're diving deep into why this connection has become absolutely unbreakable. Before we get into this incredible story, make sure you hit that like button right now if you love Taylor Swift or if you're curious about what makes her fans so incredibly devoted. Subscribe to Celeb TV so you never miss another story about your favorite celebrities, and drop a comment below telling us who you think has the most loyal fanbase in music. Is it Taylor Swift fans or does another artist come close? We want to hear from you. The story of Taylor Swift fans and their unmatched loyalty doesn't start with stadium tours or record-breaking albums. It actually begins in the most unexpected place. A teenage girl's bedroom in Pennsylvania where a young songwriter was crafting deeply personal songs about her life, her heartbreaks, and her dreams. From those earliest days when Taylor Swift was still a country music newcomer, something different was happening. She wasn't just releasing music and hoping people would listen. She was building relationships. Taylor Swift fans from that era remember something that separated her from every other rising star at the time. She would spend hours after concerts meeting every single person who waited, learning their names, hearing their stories, and making them feel like they mattered to her personally. This wasn't a marketing strategy invented by a team of executives. This was genuine human connection, and it planted seeds that would grow into the most loyal fanbase music has ever witnessed. While other artists were focused purely on chart positions and radio play, Taylor Swift was focused on the people who were listening, and those people never forgot how she made them feel. That foundation of authentic connection created something that no amount of money or promotion could ever manufacture artificially. As Taylor Swift's career exploded from country music sensation to global pop phenomenon, something remarkable happened with her fanbase that music industry experts still study today. Taylor Swift fans didn't just grow in numbers. They grew in dedication, organization, and collective power. When the Eras Tour was announced, the demand was so overwhelming that Ticketmaster's entire system collapsed under the pressure of millions of Taylor Swift fans trying to secure tickets simultaneously. This wasn't just high demand. This was a cultural event that exposed how unprepared even major corporations were for the sheer force of this fanbase. But the loyalty goes far beyond concert tickets. When Taylor Swift made the bold decision to re-record her early albums to reclaim ownership of her music, her fans didn't just support the decision. They organized a massive collective effort to stream only the Taylor's version recordings, essentially making the original versions obsolete in the marketplace. This level of coordinated action had never been seen before in music history. Other artists have loyal fans, but Taylor Swift fans operate with a unity and purpose that transforms them from passive listeners into active participants in her career and artistic vision. They defend her in online spaces, decode hidden messages in her lyrics and social media posts, create intricate theories about upcoming releases, and treat her success as their own personal victory. This isn't celebrity worship in the traditional sense. This is a community that has formed around shared values, shared experiences, and a shared belief in an artist who has consistently shown them respect and gratitude in return. The economic impact of Taylor Swift fans demonstrates loyalty on a scale that goes beyond music and enters the realm of genuine cultural phenomenon. When Taylor Swift announces a concert tour, entire city economies shift in preparation. Hotels book up months in advance. Restaurants hire extra staff. Local businesses create special promotions hoping to capture even a fraction of the spending power that arrives when Taylor Swift fans descend on their city. The Eras Tour became the highest-grossing concert tour in history, not just because ticket prices were high, but because Taylor Swift fans were willing to travel across countries and even across continents to attend multiple shows. Some fans attended 10, 15, or even 20 different concerts on the same tour. That level of dedication requires not just emotional loyalty but significant financial investment, and Taylor Swift fans made that investment without hesitation. But the loyalty shows up in other ways too. When Taylor Swift releases a new album, her fans don't just stream it casually. They organize streaming parties, purchase multiple physical copies in different formats, and coordinate efforts to ensure the album debuts at #1 on charts worldwide. They do this not because they're told to, but because they genuinely want to see her succeed and they understand that their collective action has real power. This kind of organized fandom loyalty has forced the music industry to completely rethink how artist-fan relationships work in the modern era. Record labels now study Taylor Swift fans as a case study in building sustainable, long-term career success through authentic connection rather than short-term viral moments. What makes Taylor Swift fans different from other dedicated fanbases in music history comes down to something deeper than just loving an artist's music. It's about reciprocity and recognition. Taylor Swift has consistently demonstrated that she sees her fans not as consumers but as partners in her journey. She surprises them at their weddings and hospital visits. She invites them to secret listening sessions in her own home before album releases. She includes hidden messages and Easter eggs in everything she does specifically because she knows her fans love the detective work of discovering them. She speaks openly about her struggles, her growth, and her mistakes, which makes her relatable rather than untouchable. When other celebrities create distance between themselves and their audiences to maintain mystique, Taylor Swift is the opposite. She breaks down barriers and invites people in, and that invitation creates loyalty that cannot be shaken by critics, controversies, or changing trends. Her fans have watched her navigate public breakups, industry betrayals, media scrutiny, and professional obstacles, and instead of abandoning her during difficult moments, they rallied harder around her. That's not typical fan behavior. That's the behavior of people who feel personally invested in someone's well-being because that person has invested in theirs. Looking at where we are today in January 2026, the loyalty of Taylor Swift fans shows no signs of diminishing. If anything, it continues to strengthen with each album release, each tour, and each moment where Taylor Swift demonstrates why she deserves this level of dedication. The music industry has changed dramatically over the past 2 decades, with streaming platforms, social media, and shortened attention spans making it harder than ever for artists to build lasting careers. Yet Taylor Swift fans have remained constant, growing their numbers and deepening their commitment year after year. This loyalty has given Taylor Swift something that very few artists in history have achieved: complete creative freedom and industry power. She can make any artistic decision she wants because she knows her fanbase will support her vision. She can challenge unfair industry practices because she knows millions of people will stand behind her. She can speak her mind on social issues because she has built trust with fans who believe in her judgment. This loyalty isn't blind devotion. It's earned respect that has been built through years of consistent authenticity, genuine appreciation, and mutual care. Other artists might have moments of intense fan dedication, but what Taylor Swift has created is something sustainable, something generational, and something that will likely be studied by music historians for decades to come as the gold standard of artist-fan relationships. So here's the question we want you to answer in the comments. Do you think any other artist in music history has ever had a fanbase as loyal as Taylor Swift fans, or is this loyalty truly unprecedented? Share your thoughts below and let's have a real conversation about what makes a fanbase truly unbreakable.